to the next episode of Waifu Wars. I'm your anime mom who just woke up out of a 4-year coma to clean your messy ass house. Scooby Doo.
And I am the #1 beauty search referee, Soberoni.
And welcome back to this week's episode of the Waifu Wars podcast, where we talk about all things anime, the good, the bad, and the weeb. I'm not sure waifu because she too is reeling from Rentaro's spicy kiss.
Mm.
How you doing, Oni?
I'm doing very well. How are you doing, Drew?
I am also doing well. Um, excuse me. I feel like I feel like February was just a lot. I'm ready to leave her in the past, and we're here in June. And the weather has been warmer. I'm feeling better. This week's lineup was pretty good, so overall I'm pretty happy.
Nice.
So with that being said, we're gonna start this week's episode off with our news segment this week in anime. I'm gonna go first, and unfortunately for y'all, my news is gay.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yep. First off, it's set to find the window. There we go. And not just one, two pieces of news. It was like
Are they both gay?
as it kept going down. Yes, they are. First off, from Anime News Network. I mean, this isn't gay, but like it's an all male Precure stage play. It returns with a third production in December. Excuse me. I've never heard of an all male Precure anything.
Mm-hmm.
This is very interesting. As y'all know, I'm getting into Precure very, very, very slowly but surely. Honestly, I'm probably gonna start after Daima. After I finish Daima, I'm probably gonna start there, and maybe another. No, after Daima. Anywho, what was I gonna say? Oh, I really enjoy the outfits. Well, 2.5 out of 5 of them I enjoy. I feel like the first two are like kind of like basic,
Mm-hmm.
and then one is like okay, I don't hate it, and the other two are cool as hell.
That's
So
pretty
I'm
good.
like, oh,
That's a pretty good
yeah,
spread.
yeah, I agree. It looks interesting. I don't know. I think I've been more sensitive to like stuff about like musicals ever since the Sailor Moon musical came out, and even before then, when we
Mm-hmm.
were watching um gosh, what's it? What's something star? Why am I forgetting the name? Oh my god.
Lucky Star.
Nah, that Lucky Star is crazy. Maybe it's not. I don't think it has a star in it. The one where the kids get the two people get reincarnated as twins. Oshinoko. There you
Oh,
go.
yes.
Um, yeah. Ever since season 2, I've kind of been more like looking more into like live plays and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
especially like of the anime. Like that's
That's
become
pretty dope.
slightly an interest of mine.
Nice. So the anime rubbed off on you.
It did. It kind of did. I still want to go to Sailor Moon. I'm really like, I'm like this close to just saying fuck it and buying the ticket. I'm so close to just saying F it. So close. I feel like that'd be so cool. Okay. That's the first piece of news. Second piece of news, which is actually gay. Um, Also according to Anime News Network, live action secret relationships based on Boys Love webtoon is now available on Iqui. I don't know how to pronounce this word in the US.
Mm-hmm.
It's like IQIYI.
IQYI.
Iqui.
Equi. Yeah, close enough.
Close enough. Um, I think yeah, it's literally called secret relationship. Um, and you can actually watch episode 1 now
Mm-hmm.
via iQui. I'm trying not to call it iQuiqui.
iQuiqui. iQuiqui.
I feel like this shit's gonna be real. I kind of want to watch it, but I feel like I'm gonna be mad. I feel like this shit's gonna be really toxic. That's just from read this. The series follows the intense romance between Daeon, who has never been able to live an everyday life, and 3 men who are drawn to him. That sounds messy.
Yeah, just a bit.
That sounds so messy. Like, first of all, when you say 3 men who are drawn to someone, when you say someone's drawn to them, that could be a very bad thing. There have been people who are drawn to bad people. I don't like it. I'm gonna watch it, but I don't like it.
Yes, you do.
Okay, maybe Oshitake a little bit. But yeah, that's it for my news. What do you have for me, Oni?
My news is very, very quick. I wish I could say it's going to counter your gay news, but it's not. It's going to be. It's Gochi. God, I can't pronounce the name now. Gochi Usa is the Order of Rabbit is getting a new season, which I believe is the 4th season of Gochi Usa. The unprecedented 4th. Oh no, yeah, no, 4th season. The unprecedented 4th season of an anime. For those of you who are not familiar, Gochi Usa is a slice of life, so Drew's favorite anime about cute girls doing cute things. They run a coffee shop, and the entire show is just girls running a coffee shop, being cute, making coffee, and being silly. It's waifu Starbucks essentially.
Oh my god! Not you said my fifth level of hell verbatim.
It's funny because a lot of people I've personally never watched Gochi Usa, even though it's right up my alley. Maybe I should watch it. But a lot of people are probably familiar with the memes and the songs. For some reason, it's very meme heavy. Like there's a lot of anime memes that come from Gochi Usa. So even if you aren't familiar with it, you probably will see a character and be like, "Oh my god, that's the girl from that screenshot meme or something." So I'm looking forward to seeing the 4th season. Maybe I'll jump in on the 4th season and finally watch it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like this is an anime where you have to start from episode 1.
No, I don't think you have to. There's no plot. It's literally just girls running a coffee shop.
And then gag is a murder in their bathroom.
I'm gonna start the season. It's all gonna be, who are these girls? Oh, the previous cast is dead. This is a murder mystery now.
It's a murder mystery. Oh my god, yeah. That's great. I love that for you so much. I hope it is everything you want. Also the picture of the girls, so cute.
Oh yeah, the show is very beautiful. I should probably, the art style is really pretty. They all have really pretty outfits and stuff. It's really nice.
Wow, I'm really surprised they're not magical girls.
Yeah, they should be.
Like,
they make magical
almost
coffee.
Borderline. It's almost borderline a waste of a design because they're not magical girls. I really like. I'm actually really looking at it, and I'm just like, whoa! I actually love this.
Oh,
I won't watch
bad
it.
It's a slice of life,
right? Right. I'm not gonna watch it. But I think that's okay. Oh my god, the girl with the green. Okay, I'm exiting out. Yeah, I'm excited for you. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Now I heard that a certain someone wants to have a bit of a mini filler arc.
Yes, you heard correct.
Or something. So Oni, I'll let you take it away with that.
So I just wanted to give my thoughts real quick on Dragon Ball Daima, since that just wrapped up this weekend. I won't be spoiling it because I know a lot of people haven't finished it, and I know there's a lot of people
me.
Yes, like Drew, and I know a lot of people were waiting for it to finish so that they can like binge it. So I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I just want to say my background in Dragon Ball is, I have a unique background in Dragon Ball. I started with GT, way back in like first grade. I had a
What?
Yeah, I started with GT. I used to have a
Oh, you
teacher in first
fucking
grade, like an
weirdo.
art teacher, who would anytime we had like extra time or whatever, he would play random VHS tapes of Dragon Ball GT,
Oh right, yeah,
which
you had
was
the cool art
which
teacher.
was completely inappropriate. By the way, that is not a children's show. GT is definitely
Ooh,
not for kids.
screaming.
Um, I still remember seeing Kid Goku naked and being like, "Why is this little boy naked on my screen?" So,
Screaming.
what is this show about? So that's how I was introduced to Dragon Ball through GT. Then eventually I saw Z when it was airing on Toonami, and then I saw Dragon Ball, the original, after Z when it was like I was like in middle school. So I saw it in reverse order. Then I saw Super when I was after college, where I was living in Queens with my roommates. And for some reason, I could never really get into Super. And I figured it was like, oh, well, Dragon Ball is kind of like a kid show. And maybe I'm too old for it now. And it doesn't rub me the right way like it used to. So I went into Daima kind of like with the same expectations. Like maybe I'll like it for being a nice shonen, but it's not going to like really affect me the way it used to when I was a kid. And I was wrong. I really loved it. It was great. It made me remember why I love Dragon Ball so much. I actually loved it way more than I loved Super. Even though it's a very different type of show, it is a very slow paced show up until the end. Um, but it feels like OG Dragon Ball. So
Yeah.
a lot. Like if you are an OG Dragon Ball fan, or even like the older Z episodes, like the Sand Saga type stuff, then you'll really, really like Daima, I
I
think.
I agree.
If you're someone who's more of a super fan, it's like, I need the constant action and the tournaments and all that stuff. I'm
Right.
probably not gonna like Super as much, not gonna lie. And
I
I
mean Diamond.
Oh,
Me, I'm not
Daima,
gonna
yeah,
like
you're not gonna like
Daima.
Daima, thank you. You're not gonna like Daima as much. And I was shocked by how much the show leaned into the comedy. There's a lot of comedy in Daima. It is half comedy for the most part. So it really leaned into its Dragon Ball roots, which I appreciated.
Oh my god. The scene with Bulma and Vegeta, I feel like that's
That's
so
an iconic
iconic.
scene. Yeah, that is. It had some
That
all time iconic scenes in Daima. So even though it was only 20 episodes, I think everyone who's a Dragon Ball fan should at least give it a try. At least try
I
it. You
agree.
might like it. I loved it. It's not gonna be for everyone, but for those who it will like it, I feel like you're gonna love it. So that's my review.
Um, I agree. It was very good. Even though I didn't finish the last episode, I'm like I don't need to know that
Mm-hmm.
this was like a
Unless the
very
last episode
solid.
drops the ball completely.
Just terrible.
Mm.
All the demon worlds explode and
By the way,
they
there's
just leave.
there's an after credit scene in the last episode that is one of the best after credit scenes in any anime I've ever seen. So
Fantastic. But yeah, just like, and I would argue. See, and this is why I don't agree. I don't so much agree with. I get why, because you didn't finish Super, right?
not really. I saw the last few episodes. I basically skipped large chunks of Super.
I think there was a part because for me, what I find so charming about Dragon Ball Z is like the martial arts of it all.
Mm-hmm.
Everything isn't just like I super teleport, punch, super teleport, kick.
Yeah.
It's like they're very technical with the fighting.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think they did have some of that in Super in the tournament arc. Like not everyone was like, I mean, eventually it got to the point where it was turning like Super Saiyan or like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of like I don't know. There the arc was like had like really good action.
Oh yeah.
I just think
I think
everything.
the final arc was really good in Super, especially because it
Yeah,
like
the tournament
yeah,
arc.
tournament of
Yeah,
power. It gave everyone a chance to shine.
yeah. So I can understand if you didn't like it because everything else before it was
Oh
like
yeah,
kind
the
of
rest of
meh.
Super is kind of like, oh okay, but the tournament of power was great.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that what the first the maybe 2/3 or maybe 3/4. I forgot how long the tournament power is.
Mm.
But yeah, that the first half or 2/3 is it's kind of very much giving this is Dragon Ball Z type ish, which I guess I was expecting. So like my expectations were lowered, so I didn't mind that it was like doing that whatever pace. I'm just like, oh, whatever, generic shonen shit. Like, and I was cool with it because it was like, okay, he gets another transformation,
power up,
shoots more orbs, right? May not be the best, but it's familiar, and it's with updated graphics. That's important. And but yeah.
Also,
I think.
Oh,
go ahead.
just real quick side note because while it's on my head, I think we give too much shit to Naruto for only using Rasengan all the time. Like we always clown on him, be like, "Oh, his only move is Rasengan." To be honest, Goku's only move is Kamehameha. I mean, he uses it so much, he overuses it.
Yeah, but I think the problem is like between the comparison to the two, he'll do it like no more than 3 times a fight, and 3 is a lot for Goku to do in one fight against person. He usually does it once or twice. And so I'm like, okay, is your signature move? You do it like 1, 2, 3 times. Naruto, it's like here's Rasengan, here's Rasengan with wind, here's Rasengan with the demon form, here's Rasengan with the demon form with like
okay, fair.
with Ichigo's part like. And he uses like he does do a billion variations, and he uses it often, like in every fight he does.
That's a fair point.
Yeah. Sorry, Naruto lovers, but y'all know it's true.
I tried Naruto lovers. I tried to get Judah to compliment Naruto, but it didn't work.
No, it did not work. All right, but yes, Akira Toriyama, thank you for leaving us with one more jewel.
Yes, thank you so much, Akira Toriyama. Love you.
Rest in power.
Rest in power.
All right, now that we are done with our filler arc, it's time to start our weekly reviews, and we're gonna start off with Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 9.
You finally did it.
Yay! I will say, yeah, like no shade. Like I didn't care about almost anything that happened in the episode except like his mother coming back.
Yeah, that was like the only thing.
That was so sweet. That was so sweet. Like they really landed the emotions right.
Yeah, I was surprised by that, considering how like lackadaisical the show is with everything that's not action. I thought the siege was just be like, my mom's back. All right, transition to next action dungeon. But they actually they gave a good amount of time to seeing. Like I loved when him and his sister came in, and then she like immediately ran to the mom and hugged her instead of crying. That was really cute.
Yeah,
really emotional.
And the crazy part is, according to the people who watched the live watch with us, I think like maybe like Orion or Thane, they were like, you know, this song, like this scene was literally just one panel.
Oh, I believe it.
They were like, wow, they're like, wow, it's surprising they took this much time in the anime. So I guess you're right on some point. So yeah, that was pretty cool. That was a very good decision. Also at the end it was funny because they were like I don't know why it was giving like a football game between Japan and Korea.
Why? Oh, like the different teams.
Yeah, towards the end, it was just like, why does it feel like we're at the Olympics now, or the World Cup? I was like, this felt very weird and out of nowhere. Alas, it's your favorite kind of arc where they have mock fights against each other.
Yay,
don't you love that?
I love mock fights. Yay! Listen, as long as they don't do the Hero Academia thing and make it an entire season, I'm fine with it.
Half of a season.
It was an entire
Oh,
core.
I hope. I will just to spite you. I hope they make it for like the rest of the season. Oh, that'd be so amazing.
That'd be annoying. That'd be really.
That would be so great.
And it'd be even more annoying than it was in Hero Academia, because at least I care about the characters in Hero Academia. In Solo Leveling, I can't even name one person on either team.
Well, let's hope not. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I literally can't.
Yeah, exactly.
I literally can't. I literally have no idea. It's 4 episodes left. They could do anything.
They really can, especially when they can hit breakneck pace at any point in the series.
Right.
Next episode skips 50 chapters.
Next episode, literally, we're on the island, Reijou Island, in the middle of killing ants.
Yeah, episode starts. Jinru's just punching an ant in the face.
Right, blowing it up. And then it's like, and then pauses. And it's like, you're probably wondering how I got here.
So you wonder how I got here? Well,
yeah, it was an episode. Stuff happened. Mom came back. We're happy.
Yay, Mom!
Good for you, Jinru. All right, up next we have Apothecary Diaries Season 2, Episode 8. I feel like I missed a lot in this episode. Maybe because I was hungry.
I feel like a lot went over my head to some extent. I mean, like, I get the Empress Dowager is like, she has this whole thing where she's like, oh, I may have cursed my husband to die.
Yeah, which is crazy. And yeah,
but I feel like there's like, I feel like I had the sense there was some underlying thing in this episode that I just didn't catch. It felt like there was an alternative storyline going on.
Yeah, I agree. The Emperor Dowager, what's her name? Anchi. She sorry, I said Emperor. The Empress Dowager. Excuse me. Put some respect on her name. Miss Mother Anchi. Yeah, just hearing how she got pregnant so early that they had to do a C-section on her is like so insane. That was so crazy. They really hammered in this episode that the old emperor was actually terrible.
Yeah.
Actually was a piece of shit.
They went out of their way to be like, yeah, he always been after the youngest. He would literally like, who's the youngest consort here? All right, she's mine.
Right. Jesus, that was insane. Also, I think Hongyan, I don't know why it's giving she's gonna die. They're paying too much attention to her. I don't like that.
I'm just waiting for someone to die. I know someone is gonna die soon.
Right, like she was getting on my mouth first, then she was telling everyone to clean shit. Then she was like, bitch, I don't know what's going on with you and the Empress Dowager, but don't you do no fuck shit. My homegirl, Gyokuso. Like, she really is about that life, and it's like, ooh, this is too much attention on you, mama. It's giving you're gonna die, which I don't want because I like her.
Yeah.
Let's hope that's not the case. Also, a tea party with the consorts, that sounds so messy. I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of excited. So why would you do that?
Just to stir shit up. It's like the Real Housewives of the palace.
Yes, of the rear palace.
Of the rear palace. Real Housewives of the rear palace.
Yo, this was actually, but I feel like that'd be so someone who's more talented at me at doing stuff like that, make that a thing. Please. Because that sounds like that'd be so funny. I'm only saying this because I watched, like, someone made that, like, the Real Housewives of, but they did, like, to Naruto.
I know, like, edited clips together.
No, it's literally a one-man show. He plays all the roles himself.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to put people onto this. He's so fun. I mean, granted, it only works if you know the housewife references. If you don't, you might be lost at like a joke. But for the most part, it he does he does it justice. I think this. I don't know. I'm about to hit him up and be like, "Listen, I know you do this for like literally 3 other series. Can you add up for? Because girl, this is juicy." Um, but yeah, look. So I'm looking forward to that party.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Also, yeah, his body not decaying is crazy.
I'm sure there's some like chemical reason for
And
that.
you know what that chemical reason is?
What?
Whatever his weird ass mama gave him.
Oh yeah, isn't there stuff like you can inject or like take that like delays decaying or something?
Probably. I don't know what that is, but she probably
Just
does.
gave him straight up
Remember?
formaldehyde.
Well, that'll kill you and preserve you.
Ancient Chinese recipe, formaldehyde. Formaldehyde tea.
Formaldehyde tea is crazy. Yeah, I don't know. You know the woman. You know they be low key in charge of things.
Yeah,
Excuse
this
me.
whole season is just women are running the show.
Even with this,
All the men are just horny and all the women are just in control.
Yeah, that all men are horny and stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed. horny and or stupid. Yeah, it was. I feel like this is more of a build up. I think next episode it's gonna get crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I hope. All right, up next we have Ishura. No, we don't. We have 100 girlfriends who love you very, 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 very much. Season 2, episode 8.
This was a unique episode.
It was. I don't remember which one I liked. Which
part
section I liked more. Yeah.
I think I liked the first section only because the ref calling was so stupid. Like
yeah.
when the maid was doing it, like, oh, call beauty. What would you say? With the English,
like, beauty, no pretty, it's crazy.
That shit was hilarious.
Yeah. The calling at the end was, especially at the end, was pretty funny. I damn, because that is true. Like both, like I think I kind of like the second one just because I'm easy. I'm easy. Like to make a thing where they all have to kiss him and they all get like super horny and crazy. I'm like, yep, that's it. That's all I need.
Yeah, they had a couple of good ones. Sahari just being like, "Oh, time to take off all my clothes."
Right. The one where Shizuka floats away and then Nano catches her.
Yeah,
and then Shizuka does the oh my god face.
I there's a thing between Nano and Shizuka, like they have like a sisterly bond, which I really like.
Absolutely. You saw even the first half when she just couldn't, where she thought Shizuka was gonna be a first thing for beauty, but she had so much affection for her, she just thought everything about Shizuka was cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great. The mom and daughter jokes this episode were so fucking funny. I think that's another.
They had a lot of good moments together.
Yeah, I think that's probably why second part is my favorite. I think they were both in the second part. Like when she was like convincing, when they convinced him to like kiss everybody, like kind of guilt him, being like, "Oh no, we don't want to pressure him like that, and he's like, "Of course I'll kiss you on," and then they just high five each other.
Oh, I like that. The maid also always holds all the props in their little setups. Like she holds the lighting when Hahari's taking all the pictures. She holds the backdrop when they're mixing, when they're plotting together.
Yeah, God, there's somewhere deep down I'm like, this is problematic and makes me a little bit icky.
Hahari's just unhinged. She was like snapping pictures when Karine and
yes, dude, we're not with his daughter's kissing another girl. What the fuck?
She's like, yes.
Like her nose is bleeding. I'm like, oh, bitch,
you're operating on like several layers of crazy right now.
Bitch, is you good? Like, is you cool? What are we talking about? Why are you just taking pictures of your daughter making out with another girl and nose bleeding over it? Oh my god, that was crazy.
Yeah, she's unhinged. Cassidy had a couple of cute moments this episode when she like peed herself.
Oh, and
yes,
when she
press conference.
Yes, and then it was Hakari and her mom who got mad weird about her pee. What the fuck? Like, why were they asking her to describe what's like that she pissed on herself?
Yeah.
No. Hakari asked her to talk about it, and Hahari wanted to change her.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga,
two weirdos.
So fucking weird. Are absolute perverts. Oh my god, they're so fucking disgusting. Oh, I live. That was great. Ooh.
God, this show's consistently just fucking hilarious. I love it.
It really is. It really is. And of course, how they end it, where they kiss so much that they should change the anime style.
They had like the 1990s looking shoujo look.
Right, and Ren thought it was a fucking statue.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Michelangelo. Oh my gosh, that was so...
Great episode.
That was great. It's so good. Oh my god. Like, there wasn't literally like one other obvious...
Yeah, I think we're gonna have the same episode of the week.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Up next we have Akuyaku Reijou Tensei Oji-san, episode 8.
Like, I'm gonna need your help remembering what happened this episode.
Exactly. Which is, I'm like, girl, I guess for every anime season we need the peaks and the valleys, but
it does not help that this is what we talk about right after 100 Girlfriends.
Right, because I'm just like, honestly, if it wasn't for the other anime, I would have been like, bitch, we could just call this the show. Like, we just end the podcast early. We peak. Have a great night, everybody. But alas, we'll do our thing. I just feel like, yeah, this is like even whatchamacallit is starting to pull ahead of you. What's the other anime? Momentary Lily starting to pull ahead.
Oh yeah.
So, girl, wake it up. Yeah, Akuyaku Reijou Tensei Oji-san episode 8. Is Anna bi? Is she bisexual?
I guess
Anna is the main character because she was like horny for Grace for like the vast majority on this episode, and then all of a sudden she's having a moment with glasses.
Yeah, I guess she is bi. I guess so. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, come on, bi representation.
Mm-hmm. Even though she's like 90% Grace and maybe 10%.
Yeah. No, she's still very gay.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Yeah, Grace is still trying to make her like straight, and I'm just like, I don't think that's happening.
Yeah, no.
I don't think that's happening. That's actually her whole intention from like this entire episode. She's doing all of this so like she can get with a man, and Anna's just like, I'm doing all this so I can be your assistant slash like secret lover.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay. I will say, I guess the only thing worth pointing out is the fact that he had that prophetic dream where he's like talking to Grace, Kinzaburo. Yeah,
Oh
say
yeah,
his name.
yeah.
Yeah. And is trying to free her from something, or did free her from something.
Yeah, she was like in the cage.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know what that's about. That's interesting. I guess we'll see. And it's kind of cool where they establish like this is officially its own route because like why are they showing my dad in the game?
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of interesting. Oh, so it's cool. Like see, this episode also wasn't bad. It's just all the other episodes were like so much more like
Yeah, this episode, like, it just doesn't stand out much.
because this week's episodes have been so
Insanely good. Never else show.
yeah
Yeah.
yeah. Um. Okay, well, with the exception of soul leveling.
Yeah, but even in solo leveling's low days, you know, you still get one or two good moments.
Yeah, that is true. The crying did help. Damn, I'm sorry, Akuyaku, I tried.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, we get some lore, and that's the thing. It's like meanwhile, while Homeboy is like sobbing uncontrollably with beautiful crying animation about his mom who came back from a coma.
Mm-hmm.
We instead in this we get lore behind Grace's crazy ass hairstyle, which I do appreciate because whenever I see this in other anime, I'm just like, how the fuck did you do all this? But you know, that's not as hard hitting as my my mom came back from a coma.
My mom came back from a coma versus here's why I style my hair.
Even though I think her ability is like super cool.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of good, cool like concepts in the show.
Yeah, like the lore and even talking about the maid's power.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool. Even though the breakdown of like all of Grace's estate and like her servants and stuff.
Yeah, like
I'm just like
servants.
Right. They've never gone to detail, or there's not too many. I think the only show that probably does that, ironically, is maybe Vinland Saga season 2.
Yeah,
which is hilarious. So that's pretty interesting. It wasn't bad. It's just like I said, it didn't live up to the hype of everything else.
pretty much. I agree.
All right. That being said, up next we have Ishura season 2 episode 8. Huh.
Yeah, another episode that isn't the cute girl.
Maybe they're saving her for last.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe by season 8 we'll get to the tournament and we'll stop introducing new characters.
We only have actually only 2 more, maybe 3. Maybe 3. I recognize that little boy to the left.
Mm.
Or maybe they introduced him, but we didn't get to see too much of him. Damn, yeah. Either way, it's giving. Maybe she'll be the season finale.
The season finale of the tournament is just one episode. Vampire chick just shows up, coughs, and everyone dies.
But yeah, this was man, this was tough. This is a rough episode. No, you should, which isn't surprising. You should can be pretty bleak.
Yeah,
so it's not like super surprising.
Right off the bat, listen. The moment she killed the puppy or the wolf, I was like, ah,
yo. Why did she do
what
that?
the fuck is wrong with you?
You crazy bitch! Why are you out here killing puppies? Yo, what the
She
fuck?
took the puppy. Oh, thank you for bringing this to me. The village will be very happy. Rock. Fucking.
Yo, I'm thinking she's about to like keep it as a pet and domesticate it.
Mm-hmm.
The way the show just took a hard left, she's like, "Oh, great! Everyone scared of wolves, so this works out great," and just smashes its brains out.
Oh.
There's like fucking blood on her habit. Like, what the fuck?
And then they both looked at each other weird, and I'm like, oh, okay, the countdown is on until one of them
Yep,
dies.
yep. And you know what the sad thing was?
What?
It was neither of them triggered the other into doing it.
Yeah.
It was the townspeople,
Mm-hmm.
and they just Also, they all got attacked by the ogre. And instead of coming together, they just like it's so crazy that like the demon lord's influence.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can't even tell if it's like magical or they're just so crazy traumatized. Like in my mind, like it has to be like a slight passive like magic effect.
Yeah, like it lingers or something. It's like a curse.
Right,
almost.
like it's like like and like dude, some person going crazy, like they kind of pass that madness on to others.
Mm-hmm.
I think is what happened to the townspeople. Mm-mm-mm. That was so crazy.
Yeah. Oh, and that would explain why he can't get it, because he can't hear shit. He's just deaf.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah. His ability, besides being big and strong as fuck, he also has the ability to just annul word arts.
Mm-hmm.
So anyone who uses word art, I wonder if he can cancel it, like if people use it on themselves. I think it's only he's not affected by it, right?
I think
Maybe.
so. At least what we've
Because
seen so far.
if it just doesn't affect him, I feel like he can still kind of get killed by like a lot of things.
I don't want to make the mistake of saying, "Oh yeah, he's not top tier," and he shows up next episode and like solos the fucking giant or something. But
I mean, the giant definitely beats him.
you say that now.
It's just a bigger, like it's just a big.
It's just a bigger version
dudes.
of him with a bow.
Yes, he doesn't use magic arts.
Mm-hmm.
He just shoots shit. Or no, he does it to curve the arrow.
Arrows.
I think he uses.
Oh god, that's all it takes. He's gonna say the magic thing to curve the arrow, then he's gonna curve it back at him or something.
Screaming. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think like I feel like low key like half of the cast can like beat him probably because he can't cancel their abilities.
Yeah, he doesn't seem particularly like OP, at least among this lineup of super powered beings. So I want this tournament to start already, because I'm like, there's so many interesting matchups here.
I'd love to see him versus the Blob.
That'd be fun.
Just saying. Anything else happen? No,
that was just a depressing story about the old woman dying and the wolf dying and.
Very short, very quickly. So two small things. One, we find out that the I don't know, oh god, what's the word? I guess archaeologist or treasure hunter. I don't know kind of what he is or does, but he's from Japan.
Mm-hmm.
The dude in the beginning of the episode, and also the angel dude knew the old lady. Apparently, she trained him.
Yeah, taught him.
Which I'm just like, what did you train him? He doesn't use word art.
Like, wow, thanks for showing up at the end of the episode and not really contributing much to this episode.
Right. I don't know, maybe it's her fault. Maybe next time she should have taught him how to heal.
No, damn, if only I had gotten to the healing part of our lessons.
Nope. Nope. I guess when you have an angel who's God tier, I guess you don't feel the need to heal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Well, rip old lady.
Yeah.
Yes, Urak, kill everybody
Avenge
because you
your
deserve it,
grandma.
right? Urak was the best of us.
Yes.
All right, up next we have Momentary Lily, episode 9. Why did the little sister just like dog the shit out of Renge? The first part. She just literally just talked all this shit about her. She's
Yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, you fainted easily because you're a bitch.
No.
You threw
You threw
you
your
threw
phone
something
up.
so hard that you threw it through someone's
She said the
window."
phone rang and it surprised you, so you threw it through a window. Like,
Threw it through a window.
what?
Like, you crazy bitch. Excuse me. Why are everyone so unhinged this episode? I mean, this week.
Yeah.
My goodness, Renge, get it
Yeah,
together.
you need to fix yourself, girl.
Mm-mm. Um. Also, why are grown women relying on this same middle schooler who's talking shit about her older sister? Not you needed a what a 9 through 12-year-old to help you through a crisis? Are you fucking kidding me? What? What is wrong with you? Like,
The adults,
like what?
this
What?
is an anime. The adults are useless. They're not as
The
strong as
adults
the middle
useless.
schoolers.
Nothing. Literally sacrifice them 1st. Mm-mm. Um, would you question if you had their powers? Would you stay with your family or would you go
I'm staying with
hunt the wild hunt?
I'm staying with my family, and we're setting up a new life.
So you're gonna leave everyone, including the girls, and what? Just hope that you'll be okay by yourself.
I mean, yeah. So one of my things is the wild hunts or whatever don't seem to proactively hunt people unless they're like in line of sight and open. They're not going out of their way to hunt people. So yeah, just board up somewhere.
Uh, oh, okay, okay.
Sorry, this is life
Okay.
now.
I just. Well, what about resources and stuff? You like.
I mean, if I have the powers, I can go out and get those and bring them back. I'm treating this like a Walking Dead situation. All right, we're building a base. We're not going out into the zombie apocalypse. So we're protecting ourselves, and we will be self sufficient. We have electricity.
Oh,
We're building farms. I've played enough
oh.
Civilization. I know how this works.
Damn, you can't make me want to play some.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll play some after podcast. Um, interesting.
Why, you're gonna go fight?
Listen. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Hope you don't end up like Lily.
Probably. Like, okay, I wouldn't like fight. I wouldn't go. Not immediately.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't fight immediately. I'd be like, let's take this time to like prepare for such a fight. And then when I feel like we're ready to fight that bitch, we go find that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not even. Yeah, I wouldn't just leave at the speed that they are leaving. That's like insane. That's insane to me. Like, I'm like, y'all need like to come up with like legit strategies. Which honestly I think they can because uh whatchamacallit, Hana and Ayame, they were really on it this episode with making some really like good points. And they're like breaking down the situation. I was like, okay, y'all know what y'all talking about.
Mm-hmm.
A very perceptive analysis of the Wild Hunt.
Yeah, I like that they're not oblivious. Like, they actually have
Right.
theories and they actually make really good points a lot of the time.
Yeah. Well, the smart girls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not Renge. She's
Uh
just there to cook.
yeah, period. And not so much Sansa and Erica either.
Yeah.
Because one is a Gyaru and the other one is a Ja.
They're there for emotional support. Everyone has their role.
Exactly. Excuse me. Yeah, Sanzaka and Erica. When they just started the couple, when they started getting hype, I started getting scared.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh god, oh god, oh no.
Calm down.
Yeah, and they were making the curve. Let me tell you something. The way I would have maybe had a spoonful just for flavor,
Mm.
but not even, but that's all I would eat of that curry. Because, bitch, what do you mean there's peanut butter in this curry? What do you mean there's peanut butter in this curry? Peanut butter in the curry? Does that not sound like the most insane shit I ever
I
said?
mean, peanut butter does go in some sauces.
Yeah, it's called a peanut sauce.
Yeah, it's not
And sometimes
so
it's their
different
own
from
sauce.
not so different from curry.
It is. Notice how they're different sauces. Notice how neither of them is a curry peanut butter sauce.
I would try it. In my experience, you can't fuck peanut butter doesn't fuck anything up, so I would try it.
You nasty bitch. Of course you would. I would do a spoonful, but like only because I'm like the it has like this tiniest bit of flavor I need to eat with my rice, and hope that I don't die in the process. Just die from shock.
The wild hunts don't kill you. It's the fucking cooking.
It's the cooking that kills me. It sounds about right. Now, if even though this was like a generally good, like I enjoyed this episode more or less, especially like when Hana and Ayame are bonding over weeb shit, like that was cute. And this episode still felt somewhat plot driven. I would have been like, okay, this is cool. It probably would have been in like the Akuyaku territory for this week. But then, nope. At the end, Yuri comes back.
Yeah,
Yuri is alive, but it's giving she's gonna have the amnesia.
Yeah, so there's clearly something where people die and get revived somehow and then have amnesia, which makes me think: what if the other girls died and they just don't remember?
Or is it because? Or do you have to have the Anbari? The Anbari keeps you alive. And that's why Renge's alive. She had it, and then she died.
Yeah.
Came back.
Interesting.
Very, very interesting. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. Even though, well, either you or I predicted it last week. I forget who.
Yeah, me too.
But one of us did. One of us did for sure. I agreed. Whether it was me or you. I was like, that is very likely. But yeah, it good episode. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do without new Lily.
Yeah, this is one of those shows I genuinely don't know what's gonna happen, so I'm excited to see.
At all. And last but not least, we have what is undoubtedly our episode of the week. ReZero, season 3, episode 12.
No, excuse you. Akuyaku Tensei was my episode of the week. No, this was clearly the best episode.
Yep.
Probably a ReZero period, in my opinion.
Yeah, probably.
This was a great episode
because
this is what I was asking for the past 2 seasons of ReZero.
This is the Emilia moment you wanted.
This Emilia moment and Subaru moment. I didn't need Subaru to be some he didn't need to be Reinhardt like Reinhardt was this episode. He just needed to be competent and heroic in some extent, and he was. He was a heroic and competent distraction. He served his purpose with the unseen hand, and then he delayed Regulus until Reinhardt catapulted himself back from the moon and fucked him up.
Yeah, Emilia using. First of all, I knew she was gonna. When I tell you, I was probably a little more excited than I should be about the fact that all these wives were about to like
kill themselves
just to say "fuck you."
I love when they're all just like, he sucks. I hate him.
Yeah, Yo, why they cuss him out like that?
Fuck that guy.
Oh, fuck that guy. Every time he talks, I wish he died.
Yeah,
Like,
one was like, I hate him more every day. I'm gonna hate him even more tomorrow.
More tomorrow. Yo, that was so crazy. I loved it.
Yeah,
I loved every moment of it. Ooh. Oh my god, that might be a new idea for another clip.
well,
The clip of the wives just cussing him out. Yeah, that was incredible. Also, the scene where he gets knocked into the air and it's just a revolving camera
yeah.
of different parts of his body in different angles. Oh my god, that was perfection. Because we were all like, I love how it definitely was giving a fourth wall moment.
Mm-hmm.
When he's saying, "Why are you guys all laughing at me? Stop laughing at me!" Because he knows we're all the show knows that we're laughing at him. Oh,
Yeah,
love
it. Was
so
satisfying to watch him just come down to earth, literally.
All the way down. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, wait, especially with him, I don't care that he's dead. We're like chopping, burning, dropping the body in acid. We're doing all the things that like I want him to, and then we're gonna take those ashes and then we're going to like freeze them and then we're gonna somehow break it all over again. Like, we need to make sure he never comes back to existence.
Yeah, fuck him.
In any way possible. It's not even on some like fuck you shit. I'm just scared like the witches are gonna pull some shit and bring him back. Yes, we have to sprinkle all the particles like literally all over the world. Like exactly like 10 of y'all that have to run in the opposite direction.
Yeah,
scatter in different places of the world. Take your pieces and scatter them in like a country.
Yeah, like throw some piece in the bottom of the ocean, put another piece on top of Mount Fuji or something. Like,
period. Yeah, exactly. Because if they can revive him from a volcano, we was fucked to begin with. So. Oh god, that was
and seeing Amelia
so
just like do the whole punching attack.
Yeah. But it was like the key, like what did Ryan or Savior say? Savior said, I think they said that she's like the cutest JoJo character.
Yeah, she was like,
like yeah, she was really cute. Yeah, the whole unseen hand scene where Amelia kind of has like that feeling of like Beltegus. That was Beltegus, excuse me. Pretty good.
Yeah, and then Amelia got her revenge without even knowing.
Exactly. Also, Amelia, I know we're doing this very backwards, but Amelia with the entrance in the scene where she just throws a chunk of ice at him and then puts more ice on him, and she's like, consider that
the divorce
from your wife.
See, this is what I wanted from Amelia. I want her to be like decisive and kind of like just have her own, what's the word? Her own personality, you know? And not just be in the background and a yes man with Subaru. Like, just seeing her come out and throw ice at this guy and then fucking dunk on him too while she's doing it was great.
Consider these your divorce papers. Like, iconic, really.
She was really sassy this episode. I liked it.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, she ate. Yeah. Anything else? I think we hit all the points.
How many episodes are left?
I think it's like another 24.
What? 24?
Maybe not. Maybe I lied.
Because it feels like we're almost at the end.
People are starting to die.
A good amount.
A good amount. Yeah, I'm not sure.
All right, well. Either way, if it continues this momentum, I think this is gonna be my favorite ReZero season easily.
I agree. Oh, it's apparently supposed to have a total of 16 episodes.
Which episode was this?
12.
Yeah, so we still got a good amount of episodes.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, we're nearing the end for sure. All right, with that being said, I think we're done with our reviews, which means we're done with the podcast. Oni, yay!
Okay.
Please take us away.
Guys, if you guys enjoyed this episode of the Waifu Wars podcast, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to catch every episode as it goes up every week. If you haven't already, do follow us over on Twitter, follow us on Twitch, and join the party on our Discord, all linked in the description down below. If you'd like, you can even become a channel member or join us on our Patreon for our weekly live watches, where we'll be watching ReZero and Solo Leveling with our patrons and channel members. So if that sounds good to you, you know what to do. And Drew, do you have anything you'd like to add?
What did I have to add? Oh, I guess have a great week. Y'all are cool. Be kind to yourselves and to each other.
Yes, what he said. On that note, this has been Soroni, and
Review.
we'll catch y'all later. Later!
Bye.